What up, y'all? It's your boy R to the A to the S. Yes, Roz here, but see what costs blog. Today, here to talk about the Baltimore teacher who used the N word. We know what the N word is. Give you my quick thoughts on this whole situation. First of all, even without her using the N word, she is a horrible, horrible teacher. And the reason why I say she's a horrible, horrible teacher is number one, the class control that she has is like almost non-existent. First of all, if you listen to like some of the kids that were talking while she was teaching, one of the boys was like, "Yeah, she always B word all the time, yelling and stuff like that." If you got a teacher that's yelling all the time, you know that those kids don't take her or him seriously. They don't. Because if you got to yell at kids all the time, then that means they're going to take you as a joke. Because yelling, it does have its place. I work at a school. I have to yell at kids at times, but I'm not yelling all the time. Some kids I can just talk to them in a polite way. Some of them, they don't understand unless you're like you really mean it. But this woman is yelling all the time, and they're not paying attention to her. So that tells you right there, she doesn't have the authority. She has bad classroom management. She's a horrible teacher. And you see it in that situation. You see it with the young man, you're not doing nothing. Get out. Get out. Okay, is that the most effective way with this young man? Now, he might not be doing nothing. But is that all on him? Maybe you're boring. All right? And with a lot of kids, I've been in classroom when the teachers engaging like they have. I went in one teacher's classroom a couple weeks ago. She had the kids up there teaching a lesson, doing it in game style. Had the kids give their opinions on the problem and see if they really understand it. She could see like the errors and mistakes that they made by like some of their comments. It was a fun class. This woman class looked like they got their own little computers or laptops, and they're not engaged. It's boring. And when kids are bored, they're going to talk. They're not going to do the work. Now you might say, well, it's their future. They need to. I agree. We all agree with that. But that's not how a lot of kids are. So you got to figure out a way to get those kids engaged. And she did not figure out that way. As far as the whole N-word thing, you can see her problem was she was taking this personal, right? Start calling them idiots. You are going to get zeros. So she's throwing threats like, okay, you don't do the work, then you're going to get zero because you're doing nothing. I gave you the work, you're not doing it. Instead of questioning herself, like, why aren't these kids doing it? What could I do differently? Let me switch up the mode. No. She takes it personal. And so she personally attacked them, right? So it went from idiot to, okay, this isn't working, calling them idiots. They're still talking. They're still not engaged. I'm going to get real hurtful. I'm going to really hurt you. You're going to really pay attention now. And that's when she said it, You're just going to, because you're not engaging in this educational process in my classroom, you're just going to be a bunch of punks who's going to get shot, right? That's the clean version. That really going to hurt them. And that's her mindset. That's her mentality. That, hey, if I hit them like this, I'm going to hurt them. And, of course, she did hurt those kids. And who knows how long it's going to take for them to recover. Because whether you like it or not, we have a racial problem in this country. And I know of kids who don't trust white people, who believe that all white people are racist. And they have problems with white teachers. And this really feeds into the stereotype when she went there. Because it looks like what was really hitting in their hearts, they really are a bunch of racists. And now, is it fair to judge this one woman, as a basis of the whole race? Certainly not. But it does feed into the whole stereotype. And this was just a horrible example. She's a horrible teacher. I'm glad she got fired. She does not need to be around kids. And she's caused some damage. Who knows it's going to take how long for those kids to recover. So that's my thoughts on this whole thing. What are your thoughts on this? Gonna be doing some more videos. I got some new lighting. This is Proceed with Caution Blog. Skip Bailey Sutton. I'm out.